Good evening. May audible? Good evening. Naririnig po ba, Sir John? Ayan. Yun. Buti naman at naririnig naman. So, good evening po. So, welcome po for the our partnership digital webinar that is brought to you by TTAC. This is also in partnership with an international edtech tool which is the Link. Good evening sa lahat. Okay. Pakawa. Ayan. Good evening. Kamusta po? So, most of us here are from the Philippines. Ayan. So, by the way, this is an international. Unmute tayo, kasama tayo sa minute. Ayan. Good evening. So, this is an international webinar, Nag-e-echo po ba ako? Nag-e-echo po ba? Kamusta po? Nope. Ayan. Thank you for all your responses. So, as of now, we are 348. So, by the way, may I just make it clear that the certificate will, for the first time, na for the first time since we have some participants internationally, So since this is the first time that we will conduct a free webinar that TTAC will not be the one to issue the certificate. Okay, so let us just make it clear that it is not the TTAC or the Teach Tech Education Training and Assessment Center that will issue the certificate. Participants internationally,
Hey, Dan.
So since this is the
Hey,
first
Dan,
time that
so sorry to interrupt.
we will conduct a webinar that
There's
free webinar
some sound showing up.
TTAC will not be the one to issue the certificate. Okay, so let us just make it clear that it is not the TTAC or the Teach Tech Education Training and Assessment Center that will issue the certificate. So there's an echo. Okay, so let us proceed. So as of now, it's 6:06 here in the Philippines. Yes po, there will be still a certificate. Okay po, pero hindi po kami yung mag-i-issue. Okay, so hindi po yung TTAC. So, hindi, ngayon lang po ito, So, tignan po na natin. So, nag-trial muna si Tita kung maayos ba, itong partnership na webinar natin, okay? With an international edtech tool. Ayan po. So, makinig lang po tayo, hanggang mula simula hanggang sa dulo, kailangan po actively kayo na nakikipag-participate para kasi mahirap din kasi, di ba? Yung iba sa atin tumatambay lang dito tapos at the end hihingi ng certificate, So medyo mahirap po yung ganun sa part namin din. Lalo na hindi po kami yung may hawak sa pag-issue. Buti kung kami yung may hawak, makikita namin yung system. Sa ngayon kasi hindi. Ayan. So are we good, teachers? Before I proceed with the introduction. So ready na po ba mga teachers? Ayan, sige. Ayun, yes. Sige po, thank you sa inyong mga reactions. So yun. So welcome everyone and thank you for being here, So this is a lovely day for me to see so many of you, with us today. So this is a bit of a milestone, especially sa amin, sa TTAC. It is our first international webinar in partnership, and it means a great deal that we get to spend it with all of you. So just let me have a quick word, on what we have today, So we are running a professional development series with Lingutran. And today we are hosting the very first session. So this is free. Okay po? This is free. This is purely free and this is primarily for language teachers. Medyo can we unshare your the screen first? Okay.
Can you see my screen, Jan?
Yeah, but it's a bit distracting. Okay, so let me just proceed. So by the way, teachers, this is purely free and this is intended for language teachers and it is simply our way of sharing something genuinely useful with you, teachers. and of supporting the work that you teachers do every day. So that is why we are here for you teachers. And I am really glad that we have here the TTAC is bringing the Lingutran to language teachers here. Supporting teachers is exactly what this is all about. So I will not say much about the platform itself since we have the resource speaker, the trainer, Swapna, and the team will do the walkthrough of the platform. But I will say this, the teachers who have started using Lingotron have genuinely come to love it. So those yung mga gumamit na lang ng Lingotron, nagustuhan naman nila. And today we are proud to be bringing it to the Filipino teachers here in the Philippines. And you are among the very first here to see it. So this is the very first engagement of Lingotron here in the Philippines. So just a few quick things before we begin. First, listen po tayo. First, please do stay with us for the whole session. Okay? Every part, it matters. And the Lingutran team has planned a few special things for you all along the way. And second thing, everyone who will stay till the end will receive a certificate for attending. Ang sabi po dito, till the end. So hindi po sa beginning lang, hindi sa gitna, but till the end, along with the recordings. Okay? And this time, it is a certificate you can add to your LinkedIn profile. That is a good news, no? Kapag mayroon kayong mga LinkedIn profile, pwede nyong i-add ang inyong certificate as one of the credential. So it will be really worth staying right through the end. Okay? And we also have a few small rewards all along the way. Please keep yourselves on mute and pop any questions lang dito sa ating chat box. We will take them at the end of the session. And one more note, no, for anyone here who does not teach a language, I want to be honest with you, so nobody feels out of place. So the first part of today, why students forget and how to make learning stick, is for every teacher in every subject. The rest is about a tool built for language teaching, so it will be a little less directly useful to you. And that is perfectly all right. So, but if you know a language teacher who is stretched thin, do stay with us till the end and we will show you a simple way to connect them. It might be one of the kindest things you do for a colleague this week, and we will be sure to thank you for it. So either way, we are glad to have you here. So all right, I will now let me hand over to Swapna, who works alongside language teachers every week on exactly this. So I will now give the floor to Swapna. So take it away, Swapna.
Thank you, Jan. Magan Dangabi, I don't know if I pronounce it right. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much. This is the first time, like Jan said, we are entering Philippines, and we're very, very honored, to be really honest, to be part of this session. Let me give a quick introduction about myself. I'm Swapna. I'm a French language teacher. I teach in a Cambridge school in a city called Mysore, which is in the South India. It's a very small city, and I've been teaching from past 8 years. So it's been a real pleasure for me to be here. So let's start this session. So if you can see the slide here, you can see that you thought it yes Tuesday, by the next Tuesday, half the class is forgotten. And you are teaching it again. I guess all of us, there are some point of time in our lives when we are educators, we do see that we have taught, we have given our best, but by the time that it comes to the next week, the student would have forgotten it. But not everybody. We do put a lot of effort as educators, but there is still some gaps that are there, isn't it? Who and all thinks that? Just raise your hands that you are also in the same page like me. There are times where you teach, but the next week they're forgotten. Just raise your hands. Anybody? Very true. Yeah, I can see so many of you like typing there. I see the thumbs ups. Indeed. Good evening to all from Philippines. Good evening from here as well. True, true. Yes, it is true. So many thumbs ups. I'm so glad we are all in the same page. Super. Hi from China. Hi. Hi from China. True. Yes, it's true. Awesome. So it's a universal problem, isn't it? It's true, yeah. Oh, so nice. Yes, it is. Cool. Thank you so much for your responses. I'm thinking in French, saying it in English. Very sorry. Let's go to the next slide, Satya. Okay. I do understand maybe there are also other subject teachers. Maybe they're not only language teachers, but this is related to the language teachers. Having said that, like Jan said, stay till the end because so many problems that we are going to discuss, it's a common problem among all the teachers. Okay. So how does a week goes for a teacher in school? So when it comes to language teaching, I teach French, like I said. So there are 4 components that I have to think of, which is reading, listening, speaking, and writing. So as you already know, when we in our school, I'm the only teacher. There are challenges at times, and when we are making them speak, we have to make them think. There are around 35 students in a class. Listening sometimes becomes very passive. You make them listen to an audio file, they don't interact well. Reading sometimes they do read well, but sometimes they don't have the ability to recollect the vocabulary. And then when it comes to writing, it's like for teachers, it's like never ending. We have to grade it. It takes a lot of time. Let's go to the next slide. So this is how it looks like. Why it fades? Now I'm going to talk all the challenges. Most of you told me that you all have the same problem like me. So what are the common challenges that we have? Too few foreign language teachers. I don't know if it's a real problem in Philippines, but in India, we do have a problem with the foreign language teachers. There are very less resources all over India, and we don't have enough resources to even hire new teachers. So that is a huge challenge when it comes to French, German, Spanish, Japanese, Mandarin, many languages like that. So what's the next challenge is forgetting between lessons. This is what we spoke about when you teach on Tuesday and the next week you come back, you see that they've forgotten something. And the next challenge, of course, is how do we cater to mixed proficiency levels? Let's say, for example, in a class, there are students who are in the beginner level, then they are in the intermediate, and then they are in the advanced level. How do I cater as a single teacher to all of them is a real challenge. Then it comes to speaking. A language has to be spoken, a language has to be taught in that language. So how do you make them speak? Right, that's also a biggest challenge. So some students shy, they feel like they don't feel confident because it's not their native language. I guess you also see that in Philippines as well. Even when it comes to English, in India we have the same problem. And the next is individual feedback at scale. So there are times where we have to give a feedback to every student in the classroom. It's very, very challenging and time consuming. That's what it talks about the next point as well. Yeah, so why there are so many challenges? Yes, but still as teachers, we try to give our best. And let's see the next slide, Satya. So here I'm introducing you. We are trying our best to find the solutions for all the problems for the teachers across the globe. So that's why we're introducing Lingotron to Philippines today. The idea behind is to make it easy. You teach and we reinforce. That's why it says classes where students learn, Lingotron is where they practice. We have in the next slide, our director, Mr. Nikhil Ranga, who's been traveling and we are working here. So it's very unfair to be really honest. But he has sent a video all the way from Italy, from the mountains. You can have a look. Let's say what he says. Satya, there is no sound. We can't hear the audio.
Okay, just give me a second. One.
Okay, shall I share if you want to?
Yes, please.
Yeah. Let me know if you can hear.
Swapna, we can't hear it, unfortunately.
Can't hear it?
No. Oh, seems like the audience are able to hear it. No,
Okay.
they can't. No, sorry, they can't.
They can't hear?
No.
Okay. Still no audio.
No.
Mm.
So now what I'll do is, probably in case if you're not able to do it now, I'll just share the link at the end of the session so that everyone also gets Nikhil's message, and maybe we can proceed forward now. Does it sound good?
Yeah, fair enough. I'm okay with that.
Oh,
But it's sad because it's a big
I understand.
you can't
Yeah,
hear.
I understand.
Or maybe he doesn't want to be heard. Anyway, so sorry, teachers. We'll just go ahead. So teachers teach Lingotron enforces. It was a message. If Satya can figure it out how we can play with the audio, I don't know what's the problem with the audio. We will play for sure at the end of the session. If not, we'll share the link. So Lingotron teachers teach Lingotron reinforces. So what do we do in Lingotron? What do they have as a platform? Is they have all the 4 skills that we spoke about, like listening, speaking, reading, and writing. And we said that there are times where there is difficulty in recollecting the words. So we have spaced repetition of words for the recollection. So there are words that are like 4 to 6 times repeated, you know. And then there is a teacher dashboard. That's very, very important. You want to know where students stand, their progress, where do they have, where do they suffer, are they doing well in listening, speaking. All this can be seen on the teacher dashboard. I'm going to show you all of this later. And we also have Cepher and Delft levels assigned. So we also have German, Spanish, and French. So all these are aligned to different Cepher levels. And then we have a method called Crucible method. I'll just tell you very quickly. The Crucible was founded by our founder. He's dyslexic, so he created a tabular method. It's more like a periodic table where you put all the words, different parts of speech in one table, and you learn the language. And that's been digitalized. And I'll show you later about it. Yeah, cool. Satya, you can go to the next slide. Yeah, so what changes for you if you, for example, language teachers, if they have Lingotron in their schools or for their students? So like I said, too few French teachers, what Lingotron does is it's partners with the teacher. So you teach, it ensures every student practices. Like for forgetting between lessons, there is spaced repetition practice, which makes it stick. Then catering to mixed proficiency levels, what it does is, let's say there is a student A who's doing well and the student B is having a difficulty. The student A will get immediate feedback as student B, but the student B will get a practice module where they can keep repeating as many times till they get it right. So sometimes it's annoying for them, but after certain repetitions, we'll go to the next prompt. So that's what we have as well on Lingotron. And then students feel shy to speak foreign language. There are a lot of students who feel very shy. So we have a safe, judgment-free space for them, right? Where they can practice by themselves in front of a computer. And then no individual feedback at scale. Like I said, for that, we have a dashboard. I'm going to show you later. And teaching becomes time consuming. For that, we have automates repetition, giving teachers more time teaching instead of grading, because we also have a grading system where it gives instant feedback to the students. I hope I'm clear. If you can just thumbs up and say if everything is all right. Yes, thank you so much. I like the audience. I would have loved to hear your voices. Unfortunately, I can't hear your voices. Yeah, we can go to the next slide, Satya. Thank you. Okay, now I'm going to show you how we are going to run through the Lingotron platform.
So I'll stop sharing my screen so that you can demonstrate from your own.
Sure,
Yeah?
sure. Thanks. Okay. Just give a minute here. Okay, so this is the screen. As you can see, there is a login. It's a web browser. You log in like any other email browser that we have. And here I've prepared one as for a demo, like French demo. Let's log in, sign in. And here I can see what I have as a lesson. Okay. This is what students will see. So how do we practice vocabulary on our platform? I'll just do a quick one. I don't want to take a lot of time for this. You're all set. Discover and remember. So we have done for A1 level activity. Maybe there are teachers who are not language teachers. You can still learn from this. Let's learn shop names in French. So this is the flashcard that we have. The student can repeat as many times and they can hear. And then they go to the next one. Now try to speak. La boulangerie. Okay. Then we have listening with meaning. So this is how we have, then we have spelling as well. I'm not going to go to everything in detail. I'll just do a quick run through. Then we have, for example, when there are phrases, how to practice speech. We can also add only words as many times to make them speak. Bonjour, madame. Bonjour, monsieur, like that. Okay. I'll go back or else we'll take a lot of time.
Also, Swapna, just to let you know, so
Yeah.
in case if you're clicking on the voice button
Stop, you can't hear?
where the users can hear the pronunciation, unfortunately, it's not showing up right now.
Oh, they can't hear the pronunciation sound?
Yes, yes.
Ayyo, why?
I'm not really sure what's the issue, but unfortunately, we're not able to hear the pronunciation.
Oh, okay. Anyway, but I'll still continue my
Sure.
presentation.
Yes,
That's
please go
okay.
ahead. Yes, yes.
Yeah.
You want me to share my screen?
No, it's okay. I'll just finish it off.
Yeah.
The grammar, for example, it always starts with a, but you can hear my voice, isn't it?
Yes, yes, Swapna.
Yeah, it always starts with a video here. I'll just fast forward or else it'll be like a video. And then let's do some activities. May I ask anybody who knows the answers for this? The passé composé is used to talk about. Let me check. Who knows this? Okay, you can type in your chat box.
One second, I'm so sorry. The chat box was disabled for everyone earlier. Now it's enabled. Please feel free to
Okay.
go ahead and post your answers.
Oh, they're answering things in
Yes,
the
yes.
past. Are you sure? Okay. Let me check. Cool. What's the answer for this? I have eaten. That's not correct. Je mange is not correct. Je mange is I eat or I'm eating. Je manger, correct. Je manger is correct. I guess it's Shamika. Huh? Right? Cool. Je mangerai is in future tense. So sorry, guys. Not bad. Good try. Good try. This one. I ate. I guess I'm going too fast. I'm getting the answers for things in the past now. I'm so sorry. J'ai mangé. Don't check in your chat, please. Cool. So like this, we have a lot of questions. Then we also have a crucible method. I'll just run through that. And we also have reading comprehension, listening. If you can see here, writing, speaking. Like I said, all the 4 components have been thought through. And it's been there on the platform for the students' practice. Here, this is the crucible that I was speaking about. It has... Oh my God, I don't know if you all know French. Manger une grande pomme de main. Yeah, this is the crucible I was referring to. So we can make it as challenging, and usually students love doing it because it's like they keep clicking one after the other. Okay. And I'll just do a quick overview of the, like I said, the progress report that the students can see. This is how it looks. This is my students' performance. So I can go to each class and I check their skills, where they stand, their completion rate, listening, reading, speaking, writing, and by each course as well. I'm going fast because I don't know how much time is left. We can do a detailed one Satya will guide us through. I guess I'm done with that, Satya.
Yes, Swapna.
Thank you so much for all the hearts from me as well. Okay, so how it fits your week? As you have seen, it's actually very simple. You assign the unit, it takes a minute, and then students practice all 4 skills, LSRW, and it corrects them for you, so you don't have to do anything. So you come back with the dashboard and you see where students struggle. So you teach where it matters most. Okay. Now we have Miss Rupa Ratan, who's also a German teacher here in India. She teaches in different universities and also in companies like Mercedes-Benz and other German companies here in Bangalore. So she's going to talk a few words about her experience using Lingotron. I guess I'll just take a leave. Thank you so much. Filipino. Thank you so much. I don't know how to say in Filipino. Can somebody help me? How do you say thank you? Gracias. You all speak Spanish there, is it? Salamat, I remember. Yes, thank you, Salamat. And I hope to see you soon. Rupa, all yours.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Rupa. This is Rupa Ratan. Okay, so I'm the German trainer. So I have been teaching German now for the past 10 years. So the students, engineering students, professionals seeking their masters in Germany and who wants to, work in Germany and learn some cultural insights about Germany. So as a norm, as a teacher, most of you have experienced how our day goes, the night goes, before the next day teaching. So it's always spent, spending hours creating worksheets, designing lesson plans, in a fun way, in a creative way, in a challenging way, so that we cater to all the needs of the students. So this has been really a task. And what made me think always, that I should have something else, like a tool, like a platform that makes my teaching a really, ease way. So that's how I was introduced to Lingotron by one of my colleagues. Initially, I was apprehensive on, how this would really work. And then when as you all saw, little bit demo on how the platform works. So it is amazing. And I'm so glad that I got introduced to Lingotron. And now I've started using this platform into my day-to-day activities. So this really has helped me creating the classroom in a fun way and more effective way. So what students have actually felt is they can track their progress, where they stand. So where I as a teacher have to bridge the gap, identify their weaknesses. For example, one of the students who's very really weak in pronouncing German words, because German is not an easy language. So I can ask them to go to a few listening activities where they can do the practice by themselves. And I'm so happy that, I can still get connected to the learners beyond the classroom. So that is what is, the platform is providing. And then on the whole, I can sit at my home office and assign homeworks, worksheets, track their progress, where they stand, identify their weaknesses. And overall, the best part is, there's been a lot of great improvement in their attendance and their scores. So overall, what I can say as a one-liner is like, Lingotron, with Lingotron, learning has become like anytime and anywhere. And I feel that, Lingotron, a teacher and students, it's like 3 edges of a triangle wherein we all work together in creating a successful learning journey. So that is what I had to say about the platform. So I'll be handing over to Mr. Satya Swaroop, the growth manager of Lingotran, who is trying to develop the teachers community at Philippines. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much, Rupa. Hi, everyone. This is Satya. Like Rupa said, I am the growth manager. I've been all this while in this webinar. I've been working on the background, helping Rupa and Swapna to operate. But here I am, to help you with the foreground work in developing the community and supporting each one of you to ensure your language needs are sorted and to ensure that you get the best out of our platform. And like I said, we are here to support you and we are happy to do every single thing that you think would actually help you, help students learn language in a better way. And talking about it, here's one small gift from our end for you. That is, we are happy to provide you all free access to our premium platform for 1 month. And this access will actually help you with a course module that you can assign or play with your students so that they can learn language using Lingotran. What I'll do is, for you to understand better on how you can access this, I'll hand it over to my teammate so that he can walk you through this whole process. Satyajit, you can take it forward.
Thank you so much, Satya. Very good evening, everyone. My name is Satyajit. I'm so overwhelmed and happy to be presenting to all of you teachers from specifically from Philippines. It is very interesting moment to see all of you are so interactive and responsive in the comment section. So let me now show you how you can start using Lingotran platform from the teacher dashboard. Right? Let me share my screen. Yeah. All of you can see my screen. Yeah. So first thing is you will receive an email from our. Just 1 second. Yeah. So first thing, all of you will receive an email from our team with the login credentials for the pilot program. So this is a sample email. This will also have a link where you can download your certificate for your webinar participation. And it will also mention the course that is assigned to you, which you would have selected in your registration process. So here you can see there is a username that is primarily your email ID. There is a password and there is a validity of the pilot. And there are also tutorials for you to understand later. You can watch the videos how you can navigate through our teacher portal. Right. So let me. So here there are. You will also get a webinar recording, and here there is a webinar certificate option where you can download the certificate. So let me quickly show you webinar certificate, then I will move on to show you the teacher dashboard of Lingotran. So click on download, and here is the certificate that you will see. So based on the registered name you would have given during registration, that your name will appear here. Then you click on download certificate PDF and you enter the username and password that are shared in the email, and click on sign in and download. And here you will get a PDF downloaded in your system. That is your certificate. Hope that was clear how you can get the certificate, right? Coming back. So now let me show you the teacher dashboard. Right here, there is a link for the teacher dashboard. I click on this link.
Satyajit, so sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
Maybe in this whole process itself, we can also show how they can add it to the LinkedIn profile as well, if that's something that we are providing right away.
Yeah,
The certificate link.
about certificate, they can share with the LinkedIn, is it? Yeah.
Yes.
I think for that, we have organized certain steps that we will be sharing in the email.
Sounds good. Okay.
With a link provided to them. They can, all of you can share your certificate, on your LinkedIn profile as well. So we'll be giving a link for the same, right? Yeah. So now coming back, now let me show you how you can start with the teacher dashboard, and how you will receive the course and how you can create your class. Okay, so now I am on the sign in page of teacher dashboard. So I will take the username that is given to me in the email. I will enter the username. Then I will enter the password and click sign in. Now here I am on the Lingotran teacher dashboard. So this is the home page. First thing you see is there is a Lingotran pilot that is given to you. You have a course. So based on how many courses you would have chosen during the registration process, you will receive those courses that are assigned to you, right? Then so 20 licenses, student licenses are being given to all teachers. You can share the student access with your students, and your students can start learning, and there is an end date for the pilot. Now to create a class, right, I as a teacher click on a create your first class. Based on which grade students you would like to share the course, you enter grade or a group. You can give a name to the class group. So let me choose here grade 5, and here you have the courses that are available. You can choose any particular course. Now I am choosing French. Then click on generate link. Now here we have a link, class link that is created, and you have two options. You can directly share with the students by email, or you click on share on WhatsApp. That will redirect you to WhatsApp with a message and a class link shared with the students, right? Coming back, so I copy the class link and I share it with the students. So okay, so now I click on done. Here I can see the class I have just created, which is grade 5, and it is showing link is active. And so far, there are no students that are joined here, right? 20 places are remaining. You can choose to copy link again here. And as students start sign up with the shared link, the names of the students will appear here, right? And also if you want to create a new class, another class, here there is an option for you to create another class. So let's say grade 6. So now you can further choose the course for that particular class. You can click on generate link, and a separate link for newly added class is created that you can share with that respective grade, right? Coming back now, let me show you how the students can sign up using the class link that is shared with the students, right? There are two options. One is they can sign up using the Google account they already have, or they can continue with the email. I will just show you continue with the email. So it will just ask them to enter their name and age. Click continue. So it will ask them to enter the email ID. They need to enter a password, confirm password, and create account and join class. Here we are, the students have been assigned the respective course, for the class you have created. So grade 1. Hello. Yeah. So here French A1 course is assigned to grade 5 students, and also a confirmation email has been sent to the student email ID. Click on start learning and it will directly take you to the Lingotrans student portal where the course is already assigned. Students just have to click on this course to get started with their learning. So as Swapna was already showing, right? So there are various chapters available for the given course. So these are the chapters, and every chapter will have smaller lessons. So you can see here, this is the first lesson, greetings introduction. To get started, click start, and students will enter the lesson. And it continues with instructions, explainers, and activities for the students. Including for the students, there will be language nuances and cultural insights, based on the learning objective of a lesson. Hope that was clear for you as a teacher, how you can support your students, helping them sign up and start learning. And as students, continue to learn and finish the lessons, there are sections such as my vocabulary. This will get updated as they finish the lessons, and all vocabularies will appear here. They can practice the vocabularies, for as a revision. And also as they continue to finish the lessons, there is a my progress section where they can see how many lessons they have completed, what is their performance. Yeah, I think over to you, Satya.
Yes. Thank you so much, Satyadit. I'm sure each one of them must have understood it now. And I'm again sure that most of you will find this to be useful. Satyadit, I'll just share my screen.
Yeah.
Yes. So now, like Satyajit mentioned, we will be providing you access to this within the next 24 hours. You'll be getting an email where you'll have access to all the credentials. You will have access to the certificate, and you'll have access to a couple of videos which will also help you navigate through the platform. But that's not just it. What we have done is we have went one step further, because we understand that this is a new platform for you and it might take a bit of time for you to get used to it. And this 45-minute session that we have right now might not actually help you understand it clearly end to end. So what we have done is we will be sharing, we have created this program where we'll be sharing a link with you all, using which you can select slots for a kickoff session. So what does this kickoff session do? Our team will get on a call with you to explain you clearly step by step on how you can use this in your classroom on a daily basis. And will also help you understand some tips and tricks on how students can get the best out of this platform. Not just that, in case if there are any teachers in your school who are interested to access this platform as well, definitely you can spread the word about this after today's session. And in case if you think this is something that would be beneficial for them, please use the same link to select a slot with us for the kickoff session, and we'd be happy to do it. Just in case if the session happens with a group of teachers, in case if you're inviting your colleagues as well to this kickoff session, which we'll be doing just for your school. This is not going to be a group session where we'll be inviting multiple folks from different organizations or schools, but these sessions will be just dedicated for your school, so that whatever we present is completely aligned and personalized as per your requirements and as per your curriculum requirements. So that's how we want to go about this. I'll be quickly sharing the slots link with you all right now in the chat section. And probably we can just take a 2 minutes break. And in this 2 minutes break, I would urge each one of you to click on that link, immediately try to select the slots so that we can get started with these kickoff sessions next week itself. And like I said, this is going to really help each one of you to understand the platform in a better way, so that you can get started with the trial plan that we are providing to you. So let me just do that. One second. So yes, for the next 2 minutes, let's pause, and I would request each one of you to click on this link. Try to select a slot if you can now. And also one other thing is we have limited slots. Considering we have a small team over here, it would be difficult for us to accommodate to multiple requests. So we'll be taking up only the first 30 calls that we'll be getting through this session right now. So hence I would request you all, whoever is interested, they can click on this link and they can select a kickoff session with us so that we can do a training or an onboarding session just for you or your colleagues. And let's say, again, just to repeat, in case if it's a PD session where you include all your colleagues as well, we would be happy to provide you with a certificate as well. So that's basically how we want to go about this. So just 1 more minute and we'll get started with the other sections of this session. We have something really exciting coming up. So before that, let's try to select the slots over here. The link is in the chat section. I can see that there are already 20 folks who have selected a slot with us. Probably 10 more, and we'll be closing this. Great. So whoever is interested, they can just go ahead and we'll continue with the session now. So whatever we have spoken about all this while in this session, that was for teachers, but we want to do something for the students as well. And we want to make sure it's big, and we want to make sure that it's impactful and valuable for the students too. And this is where we are bringing Hola Battle into the picture. We are launching Spanish Olympiad, probably for the first time in the Filipinos. And this is just for all the Philippine students itself. So this is going to be a contest where it's going to be completely fun, and a student need not actually know Spanish before they attempt or try to participate in this. We will be providing some material which they can use to learn Spanish, and then they can just go ahead and participate in the contest. So like I said, it's open to everyone. You don't need to have any prior experience to participate in this particular contest. And each and every student who will be participating, they'll be getting a certificate. And we also have a prize money worth 10,000 pesos. And this will be spread across 3 different winners. And the winners will also be getting a separate badge and a certificate just to show off their achievement as well. The dates, we will be launching it very soon, probably next week. But once it's launched, we'll let you know through emails. And the next part, again, another exciting part for us to connect with you is our Facebook community. We have created this community just for you so that, again, we cater only to your requirements rather than keeping it a generalized group. So I'll be sharing the link to the community as well right away so that you can just go ahead and join the Facebook group as well. So all the announcements regarding the next webinar, regarding the product updates, regarding the Olympia that we are talking about, and for us to share all your success stories on how teachers are using the platform across Philippines, the community is going to be that go-to place. So please go ahead and join this community so that we can interact with you better. Great. That's it from our end for now. But what we can do is we can open the platform now for question and answers. And in case if there's anything that you want us to help with, please feel free to ask that in the chat section. We'll try to answer as many questions as possible for the next 5 minutes. Yeah.
Satya, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
What I want to say is, can I share the video now?
Oh, yeah,
Right?
sorry. Yeah, I'm so
Or
sorry.
will you do that?
Yeah, I'll do it. I'm so sorry. I forgot.
Okay.
One second, I'll just write.
Mangaluru ng Pilipinas.
Can you hear it now, Sapna? Is it audible?
It's audible, but we can't see the screen. It's showing in a very weird way.
Okay. How about now? How about now, Swapna? Is it showing up in full screen?
Tell me.
Is it now showing up in full screen?
Mabuhay Mangay Nuro ng Filipinay. I'm Nikhil, one of the founders of Lingotran, and I'm delighted to share that we are bringing Lingotran to the Philippines. Every teacher knows that learning does
We
not
can't see the video.
But we can hear the audio.
Oh, is it? You can't see the video?
No.
No, we can't see. Yeah.
Oh, 1 second.
Can you check?
One
Is it
second, one
split
second.
screen?
One
Yeah.
second. I will just figure this out 1 second.
Or I can try if you want me to. Now it's okay.
Oh, yeah.
Mabuhay Mangay Nuro ng Filipinay. I'm Nikhil, one of the founders of Lingotran, and I'm delighted to share that we are bringing Lingotran to the Philippines. Every teacher knows that learning does not end when the class does. For language teachers, what happens between classes can make all the difference. You can teach a wonderful lesson, but without enough chances to practice, students slowly lose what they've learned. By the next class, valuable teaching time goes into covering topics that they've forgotten. This is why we built Lingotran. Class is where students learn. Lingotran is where they practice. Between lessons, Lingotran gives students structured practice in speaking, listening, reading, and writing. Students speak aloud, get immediate feedback on their pronunciation, and build the confidence to use the language, not just memorize it. And through all of it, you, the teacher, stay at the heart of the classroom. Lingotran does not replace the teaching, it reinforces it. Lingotran also shows you who has practiced, how each student is progressing, and who needs the extra support. Teach Tech has long supported Filipino teachers in their professional growth, and we're proud to be introduced by them, a team that you already trust. We are starting with the practice room, a series of warm practical sessions on what helps language learning stick between classes. Lingotran team will lead the first session alongside some wonderful educators. We would love for you to join us. Thank you for welcoming Lingotran to your community. Very excited in this journey with you. Maraming salamat po.
Yes. I'm glad we were able to play that. That's our founder. He was very excited to be here, but unfortunately he couldn't, and that's the reason he shared this video with us so that we can play it with you. Before we get into the Q&A session, once again, I just wanted to show my gratitude to the TTEAC team, Jan and Alvin as well, for helping us and supporting us with this practice room series. We will be continuing this. We'll be doing one session every single month, and we will ensure the experience gets better for you. And whatever we speak in this webinar or in this series will ensure that it's as much valuable as possible for each one of you. So that's it from our end for now. So in case if there are any questions as such that that you want to raise for all of us, please feel free to do it. I can see some questions here regarding the trial access and certificate. Just to again summarize that part, we will be providing certificates, we'll be providing trial access. Each one of you will be getting access to this within the next 24 hours in your email. We'll be sending it to the registered email that you have given us when you're signing up for the webinar. So that's usually the process that we follow, and you will be getting access to it within the next 24 hours. Okay, one second. I guess the chat section is not okay. Now the chat section is open. I'm so sorry. I guess there was some issue with the chat section. Now it's open. Please feel free to go ahead and post your questions. Tell us how you felt about this webinar. And we'll also share a feedback form in the email, which you can use to give your feedback as well. But yeah. Yes, Catherine, absolutely. We are in process of communicating with lots of departments, agencies, and communities as well to bring Lingotran to the Philippines. And this is one of those, one of the ways we are doing it. But yes, we are trying to, take this platform to many other institutions and orgs, because we know that this is powerful and the language teachers will love it. Any questions, anyone, before we close this?
We had certain questions that we answered through Q&As.
Okay.
I have replied privately.
Okay, there's one question regarding the pricing raised. So what we would do regarding the pricing is it's usually dependent on the number of courses that you want to go ahead with, number of students that you want to go ahead with. So you can reach out to us through the email that we'll be sending out to you tomorrow, and we'll be happy to help you more in detail about the pricing. Mary, I'm glad to know that you want to share this with your colleagues as well. I would suggest you can use the kickoff session link that I've shared with you. I'll also share the link again tomorrow in the email, so that you can select the call with us. You can invite all your colleagues there. We'll be happy to walk them through the whole platform, probably in a more elaborated way.
They want a group chat so that they can ask for the inquiry. Is that
Yes.
possible?
So we have the community group created. In case if there is anything, you can feel free to ask questions there. Also, we'll drop our email. It's info@lingotran.com. Feel free to post if you have any questions to this email.
They're asking where do they get the link for certificates?
Yes. So just to repeat that, we will be sending an email to help you with access to the certificate, as well as the credentials, the trial access. Everything will be provided to you in the email that we'll be sharing with you all in the next 24 hours.
The Lingotran certificate has CPD units?
You can actually try submitting it. It is definitely something that you can use, but it's not authorized similar to what TTEAC provides right now. But we'll try to work on it, from the next webinar. But for now, it's a certificate that we will be providing from Lingotran's end. And this is something that is this is also something that you can publish on your LinkedIn profile as well. But to answer it straightly, right now it's not authorized for your CPD credits, but still something that you can consider publishing on your LinkedIn profile. Yeah.
Salamat, thank you so much. Philippines, thank you, Jan, for having us. It was a real pleasure. Hope we make an impact in Philippines as well.
How will Lingotran be useful for students who do not have access to the internet? I totally understand this challenge. We are working on some solutions where this can be used, but that's not something that we already have access to. We'll definitely get back to you and share all the updates once we have that ready. Hence, I would request all of you to be part of the community so that you are aware and updated about everything that we are launching.
Some people are saying they didn't get access to the attendance link. They want to know how are you going to track the attendance?
There is no attendance link. So Zoom actually helps us with all the ones who have attended this webinar. So we'll be using that to send out you your certificate through the email, and we'll also send a feedback form along with that. So in case if you have any queries, any questions, any feedback that you want to share, how you want us to run the next webinar, please feel free to add it there. But don't worry about your certificate. Everyone who has attended, we have already documented your presence. Zoom will actually help us know that you have attended this, and we'll be sending out the certificate.
Thank you from China. Thank you from Philippines. Any other questions?
Also, one quick mention. I was informed by Sir Jan and Alvin that the weather has been a bit erratic there. Things haven't been smooth. So I'm really glad each one of you have attended and throughout this session, I can still see that there are around almost 500 plus folks who are still on the webinar. So I'm glad each one of you have attended. It really means a lot to us, and we really hope you and your families are safe and doing well. And next time we'll also try to see if we can, do better with the timings and the webinar as well.
Yeah, thank you. Take care of yourselves. It's very important. Thanks for coming. It's really nice. I heard there was a power cut, but still all of you are here. Thank you so much.
Jan, anything that you want to communicate before we close the session? I guess we have answered almost all the questions. If you want to take over and communicate anything, feel free.
Yeah, but I have some few words to Filipino teachers here that attend the webinar. So mga teachers, again po, this is not the same manner that we issue the certificate, okay? So this is a different manner of issuing the certificate, since this is for this session, it is not the TTAC that will issue the certificate, okay? So as their instruction, you will receive a trial access, the credential, and the certificate to your email address within the 24 hours. So teachers, maghintay lang po tayo ng 24 hours, no? Para ma-receive niyo yung certificate or yung credentials. So this is out of our control already. So sana naintindihan niyo po yun, ano? Okay po, teachers? Clear po ba tayo doon, teachers?
Jan, we can't hear you in case we are speaking. No, we can't hear you right now. No, we can't still hear. Not really sure why. Yeah, now it's audible. Yeah.
Ito kagaya ng dati na kami yung mag-issue. Okay, sana naintindihan po.
Jan, your voice is
Hello?
a bit choppy actually. No, we can't. I guess it's because of the network issues, maybe.
They're asking for the attendance link again, Satya.
Yeah, I mean, we'll be sending, there's no attendance link, everyone. We already know that you have attended the session. It is documented through Zoom itself. So please don't worry. All the attendees who stayed till the end, they'll be getting the certificate. They'll be getting access to the trial platform. They'll be getting the credentials. They'll be getting all the other resources as well that we promised over here on this call. So please do not worry about the attendance link. We will be sending out an email within the next 24 hours.
Yeah, they're asking, can they leave? Yes, they can leave. Thank you so much. Salamat.
Yeah.
Jan, do you have something to say?
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, you're
Am
audible.
I audible now, Satya?
Yeah.
Okay, so I just want to talk to the teachers. Okay, teachers po, no, wala pong evaluation link, wala pong attendance link. Medyo ulit-ulit na po tayo on that part. So si Satya, kanina po niya sinasabi na wala pong evaluation link, wala pong attendance link for this session. Kasi hindi po ito katulad ng mga webinar po natin dati ng mga nakaraan na merong evaluation form tapos makukuha nyo na agad yung certificate. Okay po. So hindi po ito katulad ng mga previous webinars natin na merong evaluation form and certificate na agad. So ito po, this is sponsored by the Lingotran. So hindi po kami ayan. So sana naintindihan po yun para klaro po tayo, wala pong mag-chat sana sa Facebook page namin na paano makukuha yung certificate. Okay? Yes po. Okay na po. Ayan. So, yun. So, paano makuha yung certificate? Wait for 24 hours. May email po na dadating sa inyo. Okay? Kung nag-register po kayo. Okay? So, sana nag-register kayo. Hindi lang kayo pumasok dito. Ayan. Okay, napapaghalata namang hindi nakikinig. Ayan. Please be mindful. This is an international webinar po, teachers, no? So, wag po nating yung pagiging Pinoy po natin, wag po natin dalhin dito. Ayan. Ayan. Thank you very much. So, Satya, I have talked with the teachers and I just make the stops clarified for them. Ayan. So yeah, I give the floor again to you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Jan. Thank you again, TTAC, as well as Alvin, who has helped and supported throughout this process. We are excited for the next one. We'll come back within a month and we'll be doing one more webinar. And in the meantime, we'll stay connected with each one of you in the community, on emails, and in every way possible. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Closing this off for now.